Hiya, boys and girls. Oh, I've been busy today. Have you been busy as well? I have done my sounds. Can you see my sounds? I have done all my work on the computer. I have been out for my daily dose of fresh air. Are my cheeks glowing? It's because I've just come back in. And I'm a little bit exhausted. And there is nothing nicer than a bedtime story. And I thought I'd read you my favourite bedtime story today, boys and girls. Now, my boys are much bigger than me now. But when they were little, this was their favourite story. And the lovely author, Simon James, and Walker Publications have said I can read it to you. How kind is that? There's so much kindness at the moment. And it's called Sally and the Limpet. Now, pwy o'i ti? This is Sally. Mrs. D ydw i. Sally ydw i. Pwy o'i ti? Give me a wave. Fabulous. And we're going to find out, you might already know what a limpet is, but if you don't, let's delve in. Now, shall we read the blurb? The blurb is something on the back that gives us a little snippet of the story. So it says, when Sally pulls a limpet off a rock at the beach, it sticks to her finger, and nothing she or her family or her friends can do to unstick it. Sally's teacher says that limpets live for 20 years. So will Sally ever get the limpet off her finger? Boys and girls, it's a drama. Shall we delve in and find out what happens to Sally and the limpet? I'm going to flick to the starting page. There's some lovely illustrations in this book too, boys and girls. I'm missing the beach as well. Are you missing the beach? Here we go. Not long ago, on a Sunday, Sally was down on the beach exploring when she found a brightly coloured, bigger than usual limpet shell. She wanted to take it home, but as she pulled, the limpet made a little squelching noise. Can you make a squelching noise? And held onto the rock. Now there's the limpet. Can you see it? It's a little, it's got a little shell on the outside and it's all squidgy on the middle. The harder Sally tugged, the more tightly the limpet held on. Until suddenly, Sally slipped and fell, with the limpet stuck to her finger. Though she pulled, come on boys and girls, pull, with all her might, it just wouldn't come off. So she ran over to her dad. Oh look, there she is. She's looking a little bit perplexed. She doesn't know what's going on. He heaved and he groaned, but the limpet made a little squelching noise. Make your squelching noise. And held on even tighter. So, boys and girls, that afternoon, Sally went home in the car with a limpet stuck to her finger. I got a little challenge for you in a minute to find out what a limpet is. When they got home, her dad tried using his tools. Her brother tried offering it lettuce and cucumber. But that night, Sally went to bed with the limpet stuck to her finger. I've never had a limpet stuck to my finger. I go to bed with Ellie the elephant. Next day, it was school. All her friends tried to pull, come on, the limpet off Sally's finger. Mr. Blueberry, the nature teacher, said that limpets live for 20 years and they stay their entire life on the same rock. In the afternoon, Sally's mother took her to the hospital to see the doctor. He tried chemicals, potions, injections, pinchers, and Sally was beginning to feel a little bit upset. Look, the doctor couldn't get it off. Look at her arm is extended. It's grown. Everyone was making too much fuss around her. She kicked over the doctor's chair and she ran. She ran through the endless corridors. She just wanted to be on her own. She ran out to the hospital and through the town. She didn't stop when she got to the beach. Look, she's what is known as pegging it, boys and girls. She is rushing. She ran through people's sandcastles. She ran over a big man, slightly portly. When she reached the water, she jumped in with all her clothes on. I think she's got a plan, boys and girls. Sally landed with a big splash, and then she just sat quietly in the water. The limpet, feeling at home again, once more made a little squelching noise and it wriggled off her finger. Oh, she's free of the limpet, boys and girls. But Sally didn't forget what Mr. Blueberry, the nature teacher, had told her. Very carefully, she lifted the limpet by the top of its shell. She carried it back across the beach, past the man that she'd walked over. He's looking a bit crack. And gently, so gently, she put the limpet back on the very same rock where she had found it the day before. Then, humming to herself, oh, I think I was singing Happy Birthday then. She took the long way home across the beach. Oh, boys and girls, did you love that story? So the limpet got back. And do you know what? When my boys and I used to go crabbing, I always used to say, you got to put back what you found on the very same place. I'm a bit like Mr. Blueberry. Oh, boys and girls, now I hope you go and have maybe a nice hot milky drink or a hot chocolate and snuggle in. And I hope you have a really lovely dream, boys and girls. And until I see you again, nos da. Hwyl fawr.